We can learn a lot from the beautiful world of tradition, particularly the notion of family ties and community. Novruz is celebrated by everyone, from little boys and girls to the elderly women and aksakals. Most celebrations, especially those that involve food preparation and presentation, family gatherings and decoration, rely heavily on the hands and backs of women. In this video, I will express the influence women have made on this celebration, but it does not mean that men do not partake and bring value to Novruz. Novruz is a communal celebration where family and friends get together, which means the essential labor of putting beautiful food on the table is made by women. It is a whole process of dedication and effort to go out, pick the food items, and spend hours cooking and preparing the food. Traditional gender roles still live up to this day in Persian, Turkic, and Central Asian families. Therefore, it must be acknowledged the value of women in the scope of the wonderful celebration of Novruz. Although I am still learning about the customs of Novruz and other Persian, Central Asian, and Turkic traditions, I grew up in a household where my mother and grandmother, as well as other women in my family, kept up some of these Eastern traditions. And the influence from my mother's side is much stronger. Therefore, the customs and foods of Turkmen and Azeri origins are still more prevalent in my family. I grew up watching the women in my family cooking and creating hearty dishes for the whole family to eat. The notion of hospitality, modesty, generosity, compassion, and a sense of enjoyment is imbued in my native culture when it comes to family gatherings and celebrations. 300 million people worldwide celebrate Novruz. Spring symbolizes rebirth, a fresh start, vitality, growth, and creativity, coming out of hibernation and back into society, new opportunities and more activities. The sun is shining, the weather is warming up, therefore the mood brightens, making people more excited to commune. Being a mother, a wife, a good daughter, or simply just a good, helpful woman is important in Eastern countries, especially those of predominantly Muslim faith. Therefore, the importance of being someone that can cook, clean, and manage a household is important. Women hold a lot of power in the kitchen. It is their space of influence and empowerment. Those who think women in traditional roles are trapped are sometimes wrong. In many cases, women are happy to be traditional wives. They find their empowerment in the house, in cooking, in cleaning, shopping, and organizing. Since the beginning of time, women found ways to practice creativity and innovations and capitalize off of their cooking skills and recipes, making books, tutorials, lessons, their knitting, embroidery, jewelry, textile, and beauty remedies. Also, holistic healers, nannies, and caretakers. All of these roles have become jobs. Therefore, the natural purposes of women have become commodities that they can benefit from in and outside the home. The tradition of Novruz originates from the ancient religion of Zoroastrianism, which is classified as an Iranian religion sourced by the Iranian prophet Zoroaster since circa the 2nd millennium BCE. Due to the Iranian roots, ethnically Persian countries and Central Asian countries are heavily influenced by the religion and subsequently Novruz. Therefore, the spiritualistic element is more celebrated rather than the religion as a whole. This religion predates Islam and Christianity, and the beauty of Novruz is that it is an international tradition that can be celebrated by many people around the world, no matter where they live. Larger communities outside of their countries of origin organize events in London, Texas, and Toronto to stay connected to their roots despite the separation. Typically, Novruz is celebrated on the first day of the vernal equinox, aka the first official day of spring, and lasts for 13 days, honoring a fresh season of abundance. Inviting friends and family to spend quality time together and host parties is very much encouraged. It is a beautiful celebration full of vibrancy and color, which too is typically a feminine aspect of expression, like the colorful designs and prints of national dress and big expressive dances. Furthermore, this tradition, because it is not exclusive to one nationality or group of people, creates a sense of peace and solidarity among the Persian, Turkic, and Central Asian groups. This sense of community is amazing to be part of, and as a Turkmen-born woman who was raised in a female-dominated family internationally, it makes me excited and proud to be part of this community and history. March is a blessed and wonderful month of celebration with Novruz, Easter, Mother's Day, Women's Day, and also just International Women's Month. Novruz foods vary from one ethnicity and religion to another, but typically the tables feature wheatgrass, sumalak, decorated eggs, flowers, dried nuts, and fruits. I also enjoy shorgogal and pakhlava, as well as kita as snacks. More fundamental substantial dishes in Persian cuisine feature sabzi pulao, gourmet sabzi, and kuku sabzi, which I am a big fan of, or any kind of plov that applies to your ethnic group. In my case, it would be Azeri or Turkmen plov. Plov, pilav, or palau is a staple in Persian and Central Asian influenced cuisine. It is beautiful to explore a few deities and goddesses in Zoroastrianism that promote the notions of spring, renewal, rebirth, and growth, as well as nature and nurture. I love looking up various goddesses from all religions and faiths, especially those rooted in spiritualism. They are inspiring by what they represent and promote. There are 3 goddesses in Zoroastrianism that generally represent spring, renewal, vitality, and abundance. Aredvisura Anahita, Spenta Armaiti, and Tishtriya. We know that when a woman is thriving, the world responds verbatim. When a mother is suffering, struggling, and sick, her children as a result suffer too. When a woman has vitality, it imprints on her children. It is important to support, celebrate, and cherish the women in our lives. Women for centuries have been preparing food in groups without the influence or presence of men, where they can feel free to chat, gossip, sing, laugh, and build rapport. Through food preparation, women grow closer together. From textile making, jewelry making, food preparation, washing and cleaning, women build physical strength too. It is a natural act of power, self-expression, and development. I wish everyone who celebrates a happy and cheery Novruz in the presence of family and friends.